Hi, my name is Jake Harris. I'm the founder and CEO of Build Wallet, the first project wallet DApp, where our mission is to help teams build faster with trust. A project wallet DApp leverages psychology and technology to change the way teams think, feel, and act. Here, let me show you. In today's project teams, everything is still very manual. Manual contracts, manual schedules, manual invoices, approvals, funding, payments. And when everything is manual, there's a feeling of risk caused by the inherent unpredictability of people and a potential fear of loss of time, lost opportunities, or lost money. There's a feeling of fear that is powerful and it hijacks the brain's neural pathways, flooding it with cortisol, causing a fear-induced inaction, or what we call float. But now, thanks to blockchain dApps like Build Wallet, teams have access to project wallets, a tool where teams can automate contracts and cash flow on blockchain and feel a real sense of trust that we define as mutually predictable actions, allowing them to execute the project just as fast as possible. Now let's unpack what a project wallet is and how it works. Project wallets are tools that teams use to automate contracts and cash flow on blockchain. Automation can scare people, so let's make it simple. You can think of automating contracts as providing clear goals. And automating cash flow on blockchain delivers wicked fast rewards, literally instant wallet-to-wallet transfers. Clear goals can be broken down into two parts. First, there's the contract. This is the primary agreement between the owner and the contractor for the scope and value of the work to be done, broken down by phase. Each phase is a sequential subgrouping of the contract, a clear and verifiable point where one part of the project stops and another starts. Phases provide the contractor a clear goal they can work toward that is easily verified and approved by the owner. Next, there are subcontracts. These are nested in the contract by phase and are the agreements between the contractor and subcontractor and suppliers for work and/or labor to be provided to the project. Subcontracts are issued with preset invoices to provide clear goals that are easily verified and approved by the contractor. Here's a simple example of a contract with phases. We have the demo phase, the framing phase, and the finishing phase. All logical steps with verifiable start and stop points. Here's an example of a subcontract. The contract scope was for $6,000 for painting. A funded subcontract is issued to the subcontractor for $5,500 with 3 preset invoices. Note, $500 remains in the phase as the contractor's overhead and profit. Once we have clear goals, then we move on to fast rewards. Using blockchain's smart contracts and wallet infrastructure, rewards are transferred instantly upon approval. Funds start in the project wallet, which is funded by the owner and/or lender. The owner then funds a phase to start the work. Once a phase is funded, the contractor can issue funded subcontracts. Funded subcontracts are issued with preset invoices, and once the work is done and the invoice is submitted, the contractor simply approves the invoice to pay the subs and suppliers instantly. Then, once all the subcontracts in a phase are complete, the contractor submits the phase to the owner, who approves to pay the contractor any overhead and profit remaining in the phase. I hope you can see how using behavioral psychology's clear goals and fast rewards on blockchain technology's smart contracts and wallet infrastructure, teams feel trust. Now, the best definition of trust I ever found was mutually predictable actions. By automating the contracts and cash flow on blockchain, the team now has clear goals and fast rewards for a completely predictable execution of the things that matter to a project team. This mutual predictability releases oxytocin in the brain, known as the bonding chemical. It fosters a feeling of safety and unlocks creativity, promotes teamwork with a win-win growth mindset. This unlocks peak performance both individually and interpersonally. And that's why we say that teams who use project wallets build faster with trust.